Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Play Light of Altair. I haven't played this game in quite a while. Last time I did play, I did get pretty far. I'm going to be starting from the beginning. I'm going to be playing on normal difficulty. Let's do Destination Luna, shall we?
The Last War, what is now known as the Last War, was started in the year 2020 AD. By 2018 AD, Asia had easily progressed into a power to rival and surpass that of the US. Africa's nations were developing at a surprisingly rate. After the wave of revolutions where the old governments were thrown out, speeding democracy on its way. With this new global growth, the demand for oil skyrocketed as billions of people wanted automated transport, and industry expanded to keep up with the demand. As global supplies dwindled, the world set its eyes onto the rich oil fields in the Middle East and the cold North. Desire for fuel far outstripped the world's minor concerns with the atmosphere, and those deposits were depleted at an alarming speed. Next page. The new fields quickly became the focus of much political pushing and trade treaties. The Southern Hemisphere started to become concerned as the major powers in the world began to cut back their supplies to each other. Sensing the end of their fuel supply, the nations of Africa united and swept north throughout the damaged Middle East to engage Europe and Asia's forces. In the chaos that followed, Europe's aging armies couldn't stop the advance of the hardened African troops, and the world was turned upside down. America tried to keep back from the conflict behind its sea defense, but as the South's forces took over French and Russian military missile bases, they had to act. The president was forced to authorize the launch of their arsenal to remove the threat. While Europe was being hammered into radioactive dust, a scientific advance in the PR of China, developing new alloy materials and fuel cells, allowed them to get around the problems with lack of oil, and they fortified their borders against the conflict beyond. The fighting stopped in 2050 AD, as the armies within Europe tried to regroup after America's assault. The world then watched as America and China competed to become the new world superpower. This time, however, it was not America who would come on top, and China's might of manpower and determination saw them reach the depths of space first. Realizing the destruction that the fighting had caused, the leaders of the US and China decided to form a world order and remove the old concepts of countries. Although why the US agreed to this is a matter of some debate due to the spaceborne weapon platforms pointing down towards Washington DC. Next page. The United Earth Order was founded in 2056 AD. Money and aid poured from the east and west into the war-torn rubble that was Europe and northern Africa. Grand atmospheric buildings were set up within the rubble to filter out the radioactive dust that filled the air, and at the borders of the scorched earth. Massive new cities were constructed to house a billion refugees. The world's peoples banded together as one to make the new Earth a better place for all. In 2062 AD, the UE had recovered enough strength to found the first permanent colony on the moon.
Mission Destination Luna, year 2062. System Sol. Faction Colonial. Economy 1-star difficulty rating. Earth's moon is the perfect staging post for an expansion into space. Build a small colony for the United Earth Order to operate from. Basic controls. Drag with the right mouse button to rotate your view, or you can just use the arrow keys. Use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out, or the Z and X keys. In-game help. More instructions and objectives will appear in the top right as you play. Let us continue, shall we? Greetings, Commander. My name is Elise Soon, and I will be guiding you through your first assignment at the fledgling moon base in order to construct a staging post to the UEO's expansion into the solar system. Your first task is to get the base up to speed, not speedy, by constructing 2 hydroponic facilities and 1 solar array. More orders will follow once you have accomplished this. Additional objectives and tips will appear in the top right of the screen. Let's close this. Drag the right mouse button to find the lunar colony. There it is. We've done that. And we've got 20% for that. Construct 1 solar array to provide power. And construct 2 hydroponic facilities to provide food. Let's produce the hydroponic facilities. And let's make some power. They are completed. Wait for the colony to expand. You can use the speed buttons above to speed up time. F3 and F4. Well, I'm going to press F3. It won't take too long. There we go. We have more orders, and lunar colony matures to tier 1. Right click to remove these, and then left click to click on them. Now that the moon has grown into a proper colony, you need to construct a research facility and the power to support it. This facility will allow you to construct localized research as well as scanning the planet's surface for useful ores. Okay, let's build a research facility. This costs 6,000. Requires 25 energy. Colony must be a tier 1 or greater. And we can press I for information. Provides information on mining sites and increases your maximum research rate. That's that. Let's check these as well. Costs 1,500, gives 1 food, loses 1 energy. Artificial cultivation for food without the fertile earths of our home planet is achieved by growing crops in nutritious aquapools. Hydroponics are the staple food source of colonists. They are relatively cheap to build and maintain and can support large populations. And solar array costs 500, gives 4 energy, less effective further from the sun. Same information. Anyway, let's place some more solar array, shall we? And we also need a research plant. Let's place our research plant or station here. We still need more energy. Here's our planet information. Here's the happiness. Here is the power. Here's what is needed, and here's what we're supplying. And here is the colony tier levels. As you can see, we have enough food, but we're shrinking because we don't have enough food, because we're not producing enough power. So if I place this here, see that bar went up, and that bar went up. And keep placing these. There we go. Now we have enough power. Construct more solar arrays. We did that. Build a new colony within range of a mineral deposit. Good luck, Commander. The research base has... well, good work, not good luck. The research base has detected a number of ore deposits on the moon's surface. Construct a new sister colony near one of the deposits. Once this colony has been completed, you should construct landing areas in each colony in order to link them together. Okay. Well, one thing I do like to do is, when these colonies expand, well, to tier 2 I believe it is, their borders grow 1. So I like to leave a gap. But where should I place this? Where would be the most effective place? Well, that would be a good place, because this one could fill in there, then this one could fill in there. I'm going to place this one here, and then I have 3 available as well. Your first colony on the moon needs a landing area to allow trade. Build one there. I shall indeed. Here's a landing area. Let's just click check information on this. Costs 20,000. Construct a new colony on the planet. New colony ships for vacant planets are automatically constructed at the shipyards. New colonies start with a colony HQ supplying all their basic needs for power and food, or food and power. These colonies are expensive to run and should be upgraded to tier 1, providing additional food and power. And let's check the landing area. Allows a colony to be connected to the planetary trade network. Landing areas link colonies to the rest of the planet. Only one is needed per colony. Once connected, a colony has access to the planet's goods and all, and will trade excess food to the capital colony on the planet. If your landing pad is ever destroyed, it is a priority to rebuild. Okay. There is combat in this game. It can be quite fun. Anyway, we put a landing pad there. New colony done. UEO orders. Your new colony is completed. Well done. In order for this colony to be useful to the UEO, it needs to produce fuel for future expansion. Click on your research facility to make designs for a fuel synthery. Once one is built on the mineral deposits available and provided with power, your fuel cap will increase. Once your primary colony has an ample supply of fuel, you will be reassigned. Okay, we'll increase your fuel supply by 5 to 5 by building 5 fuel stations. I'm just going to call them fuel stations, I think. Research the fuel synthesizer technology by selecting it from your research facility. Well, I just like to click on this tab here, it's a lot quicker. And fuel synthesization. Click on this and close. So, you know, you can, if you got the solar system, you have places to go later. I'm not going to go into that too much. You can see here is the moon where we are, and here is the Earth. Let's have a look at the Earth, shall we? You can see it's a lot busier than we are. Nice solar array here. And they've got these farms. I suppose they can have farms. What's this here? Shield generators. Ooh, shield generators. Fancy stuff. Colonial quarters tier 3. Ooh. Quartered hub tier 3. Anyway, let's go back to the moon, shall we? You need power. So let's place some power here. And then we want some farms. And then we want... ooh. Fuel synthesization. Yes, we know that. It increases our fuel cap by 1. Let's check the information on this, shall we? Make citizens unhappy. gives 1 fuel but costs 5 energy, must be built on an ore deposit. Increasing your fuel supply not only provides longer range for your colonization ships, but also allows you to build larger fleets. Let's place this here, here, and here, and then we need more power. There we go, we have enough power now, but we're going to need a 3rd colony. Let's place this, even though I don't need to necessarily do it the way I normally do it, I'm going to anyway. I'm going to place this here because it was filling all this gap here. I don't like leaving gaps. I get gaps and my OCD kicks in, I'm like, ah! Anyway, I'm going to speed up the game a little bit. Let's press F3. Ooh. Colony matures to tier 1, good, good. Here we go. Let's place some power down and some food so it can expand to tier 1 at least. And then we're going to want 2 more fuel and power them up. Congratulations, Commander! The moon base you constructed is proceeding perfectly. We will turn the operation over to our regular UEO staff now. You are needed for a new mission. And there goes my phone. Anyway, let's get rid of that, get rid of that. Finish this. And that is the end of the first mission. We completed all these objectives. The only one I haven't completed on difficulty is zoom in on your planet by using the mouse wheel. Why did I not do that on difficulty? Hard difficulty. That is very strange. Maybe I should just go back and do that in my own time. Anyway, that's it for the first mission, guys. Comment and like if you'd like to see more of this. Anyway, see you later, guys.